This video is all about currency conversions and exchange rates. You can find the PDFs with the separate questions, clues and solutions at MathsUpgrade.co.uk. This starts with the non-calculated questions first, and in this first one we're told that Rehan is on holiday in the USA. He has $200 to spend on clothes. He buys a pair of trainers costing $60 and 3 t-shirts costing $25 each. He also wants to buy a jacket costing $80. Has he got enough money to buy that jacket? And we've got to show how we get our answer, and that's 3 marks. So what we can do here, since we're told that everything is in dollars, so the first part isn't really currency conversion at all, just a matter of adding up the things he's already spent money on. So that is the trainers and the 3 t-shirts, as well as the jacket that he wants to buy. That would all add up to $215. Since he's only got $200 to spend, he has not got enough money to spend. He needs an extra $15. So that's 3 marks for that part. The next part of the question says the trainers cost $60. The exchange rate is $1, which equals 0.749 pounds. Rehan says the trainer costs less than £40. He's wrong, and we have to use an approximation without a calculator to explain why. So approximation means you have to essentially round. So I'm going to just round this decimal here to 0.75, since the 9 is bigger than a 4, so that I can round this 74 up to 75. So that becomes 0.75 pounds, which is $1. I can then write this equal to each other, and as a proportion I need to get from $1 to $60, since that's how much they cost in dollars. So to work that out in pounds, I'm going to multiply this side by 60 as well. If I times that by 60 using the column method over here, that gives me £45. So we can say that the trainers cost approximately £45 using an approximation of $1, which equals 0.75 pounds. So he's clearly wrong. He said they cost less than £40. They actually cost more than £40. The whole question is worth 5 marks. The remainder of the questions are all calculated questions. In question 2, we're told that Liz goes on holiday to South Africa. She wants to change £850 into South African rand. She wants to get as many 200 rand notes as possible. The exchange rate is £1 equals 18.53 rand. We need to work out the greatest number of 200 rand notes that she can get for £850. So I'm just going to underline the key information here. I'm going to equate a pound with 18.53 rand. So this is the exact amount. I'm not rounding anything here. I need to work out the exact amount. So proportionally, £1 to get to £850, I need to multiply by 850. So I need to do the same thing with the rand. I need to multiply by 850, which will convert pounds into rand. That gives me 15,750.5 rand. If I divide that by 200, since that will give me the number of notes I need, that is 78.75 notes. Now I can't buy part of a note, so I have to round this down. So in other words, she would get 78 notes for £850. The whole question there was worth 3 marks. In question 3, I've got 3 companies that sell the same type of furniture. I've given the price of the furniture in pounds, euros and dollars. I'm given the exchange rates from pounds to euros and also from pounds to dollars. I need to work out which company sells the furniture at the best price. I need to show how I got my answer for 3 marks. So since I'm giving the exchange rate from pounds to euros and pounds to dollars, I'm going to convert everything, all 3 prices, into pounds, since pounds is what I'm given here as the exchange rate. Now the first company is already given in pounds, so I just need to work out Jardines of Paris price into pounds and Outways of New York into pounds. So I'm just going to do that here. I'm going to split my working out into 2 columns. So Jardines, we're told £1 is 1.34 euros. So I've written that as equal to each other. I need to go from 1,980 euros into pounds. Well, to go from euros to pounds, I can divide by 1.34, since dividing by itself gives 1. So divide by 1.34 here. So here I also need to divide by 1.34 to convert this into pounds. That would give me £1,477.61. For outways, £1 is $1.52. So to go from dollars to pounds, you need to divide this by itself to get to 1. So divide by 1.52. I'll do the same with $2,250, divide by 1.52. That gives me £1,480.26. Now compare these three prices and I can see which is the cheapest. So this price here, outways, you can see that's the most expensive. The next most expensive is Paul's of London, but the cheapest is Jardins of Paris. Jardins is cheapest by £2.39, and that's 3 marks. It is always good to say how much cheaper it is and actually work out the difference. I'd encourage you to do that if you have time. In question 4, we're told that Gina finds out the price of a CD box set in 3 different countries is £98 in the UK, $134.99 in the USA, and €139.99 in Germany. We're given the exchange rates from pounds to dollars and euros to pounds. Gina wants to pay the cheapest price for the box set. We need to work out from which country she should buy the box set, showing how we get our answer for 3 marks. So what we're going to do here is we're going to realise that we need to go for the USA price. We need to go from dollars to pounds. Since this is in dollars, we're told £1 is $1.43. So I've equated £1 with $1.43. Then so to go from dollars to pounds, which is what I need to do, I'm going to divide by 1.43 to get 1. I need to do the same for the price of the box set. So divide by 1.43 and that gives me £94.40. Similarly for Germany, except for Germany I'm told €1 is 73 pence. So to go from euro to pence I need to multiply by 0.73. So the same thing here, this time I'm going from euros to pounds, so I need to multiply by 0.73, that gives me £102.19. So now comparing these two prices, I can see the USA is cheapest, and I'm just going to write how much is cheapest by, just to assure those marks. So that is USA is cheapest by £3.60. In part B, we're told that Gina lives in the UK, so why might not our answer to A be the best country for Gina to buy the box set from? Well, our answer was USA. Now typically when you buy things from abroad you have to pay extra postage charges, so that's the common sense answer that I've put there. The whole question is worth 4 marks. Question 5 says that Andy flies from the UK to Japan. His plane ticket costs £554. He then flies from Japan to Australia with his plane ticket costing 70,000 Japanese yen. The exchange rate is £1 equals 140 Japanese yen. Layla flies from the UK to Australia. Her plane ticket costs 1,860 Australian dollars and the exchange rate is $1 equals 62 pence. Who pays more to fly from the UK to Australia, Andy or Layla? And we must clearly show how we get our answer for 4 marks. So we're going to convert both amounts into pounds. First of all, I'm going to start with Andy and then I'm going to do Layla. I'm going to split my working out space into 2 columns. So here's the information about Andy. We first of all know that the exchange rate is £1 equals 140 yen. So I've written that as an equation here. And I know that to go from yen to pounds, I divide by itself, so divide by 140. So to go from 70,000 yen, I need to divide that by 140. So with a calculator, that will give me £501. We also know that he flies from the UK to Japan and his plane ticket costs £554. So in total, his cost is £1,055. Layla, on the other hand, flies direct from UK to Australia. Her plane ticket cost $1,680 and we know the conversion rate from dollars to pounds is 0.62. So to go from dollars to pounds, I'll times by 0.62. So I'm going to times 1,680 by 0.62, which gives me £1,041.60. So comparing these 2 costs, Layla's cost of her ticket with Andy's total cost of his 2 tickets, I can see that Andy pays £13.40 more than Layla. and that's what I'd write. And that is 4 marks for that question. So question 6, I'm told that Sophia pays £222 for a plane ticket while also paying €100 airport tax. We're given the exchange rate as £1 equals 1.38 euros. We need to work out the percentage of the total cost that Sophia pays for the airport tax. We need to give our answer to one decimal place, and that'll be 3 marks. So in this question, we're going to work out the airport tax. Then we're going to work out the total by adding it to the plane ticket's cost, and then we're going to write that as a percentage of the total. So we're told the exchange rate is 1.38 euros, which is £1. So to go from euros to pounds, you need to divide by 1.38. So to go from 100 euros to pounds, you should divide that also by 1.38, which with the calculator gives me £72.46. The total is therefore £222 for the plane ticket plus £72.46 for the airport tax, which is £294.46. Now I need to write as a percentage the tax over the total. So I'm going to write it as a fraction first, and then to turn it to a percentage, I just multiply by 100%. So you can work this out as a decimal first, then multiply by 100%, which gives you 24.61, and rounded is 24.6. That is 3 marks. In question 7, we're told that Asif is going on holiday to Turkey. The exchange rate is £1 equals 3.5601 lira. Asif changes £550 to lira. We need to work out how many lira he should get, giving the answer to the nearest lira. So we're just going to write that conversion rate here. So £1, to get from pounds to lira, you need to multiply by 3.5601. So £550 multiplied by 3.5601 gives us 1,958.055. So the nearest lira is 1,958. The second part of the question tells us that he sees a pair of shoes in Turkey. The shoes cost 210 lira. He does not have a calculator. He uses £2, which equals 7 lira, to work out the approximate cost of the shoes in pounds. So we need to use £2 equals 7 lira to show that approximate cost is £60. So first of all, let's write that £2 is equal to 7 lira. So to go from lira to pounds, you should divide by 3.5. So dividing 210 by 3.5, you'd get 60. So £60 is the approximate cost, and that's 2 marks. In part C, we're asked, is using £2 equals 7 lira instead of using £1 equals 3.5601 lira a sensible start to Asif's method to work out the cost of the shoes in pounds? So we can work out the exact rate. The exact rate would be £2 equals 7.12 lira, which would give an exact amount of £58.99. So the fact that we've worked out the cost as an approximation of £60, that isn't a sensible method because it's not very far out at all. So the whole question there is worth 5